Well, hello, sexy monkeys. Welcome back to SkyGen Experience. I'm Ben. I'm talking about 1883, episode 6. Yes, there's 10 episodes, so we're over halfway there. This episode, though, is more of a slower pace. The convoy, after going through what they've gone through the last few episodes, they're at a standstill. They're in timeout. They just finally got to the first settlement, town, you would say, village, since they left Fort Worth, Texas. So they found this little place. They hit timeout. Let's relax for a couple days, and actually got to go in town and see stuff the first time they've seen forever. For example, ice. Yes, ice. It's so hard to find in that time period in their location. So there's little things like that that just makes their day. And if you're watching this, then you know what happened in the episode before. And if you haven't, I'm gonna let you know right now it's a spoiler. So I'm gonna give you a chance to walk away before I say it. So walk away. Walk away. Okay, so the people that left, yes, you are aware that the cowboy Ennis died before, the episode before. And that's the one that, Elsa, she was flirting with, she fell in love with, she had sex with, she wanted to marry him. He died. He's gone. Just like that. Boom. That's a whoop. Yeah, heavy loss. So she is dealing with the loss of that. So she starts out the episode just miserable. But by the time the episode ends, she's smiling, back on the horse. Literally, the figure of speech, getting back on the horse. She literally did that, and she got on the horse. So her character arc was a huge jump just in this episode alone. And if you remember when Shay, in the beginning, first or second episode, he was thinking about suicide. Where now the roles are reversed. Elsa is thinking the same thing. She is literally on, not figuratively on the cliff, but she is on the cliff of, I'm about to kill myself. So Shay comes up, sees that, and he gives her a speech to the point where she decides, okay, I'm not going to kill myself. And it's a really beautiful moment between Sam Elliott's character and Elsa. Okay, so back to being at the town, the village. Elsa, she's on the horse, she's coming to town. All the men are just looking at her, just kind of like the guys were looking at Black. Like, if you watch the movie Django Unchained, when Jamie Foxx's character is going through town on the horse and all the guys are just like, never seen it before. Same thing with seeing a woman on a horse, which leads to a guy even confronting her, and Elsa pulls a gun out, and she was about to kill this fucking dude till her dad came in and was like, yo, stop this shit, you're going crazy. Pulls, gets the gun from his daughter, and he's like, you need to go back to the camp and sit there. So the parents of Elsa, James and Mark are done, which is played by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. They're having this moment of, we're losing our daughter. She is going, we don't even know who she is no more. She is just, so they're struggling as a parent to figure out what to do with their own daughter. And with that, the mom, she needs a drink. So she finds, she meets a woman, a store owner, and they have some drinks together. And by the time the episode's over, they're just drunk, laughing, have a good time, and she is passed out drunk. She needs that because she's gone through hell in the last few days, which is the mom. They finally get a cook. And if you watch Taylor Sheridan's, movies and TV series, you're going to recognize this actor. Because this actor, he's in a lot of Taylor Sheridan stuff. And he's good. I mean, he's not the greatest, but I don't mind him. And this character definitely suits him. Very much so. So with Ennis, the cowboy, being dead, we got to replace him with a new cowboy. So this cowboy is an old friend of Ennis. So he actually knows him. And he tries to do what Ennis does and try to talk to the girl. And he quickly realizes that he's not going to get the girl at all that quick. So he got turned down pretty quick by Elsa. So James Dutton and Elsa, they have a moment together where James talks about when he was in the war, about killing for the first time, and how, because Elsa, she killed the guy that killed her man, the cowboy. She killed him. First person she killed. So he is trying to tell her, about his first kill. So they have a connection. I won't give out too much about it, but it's a beautiful moment between James Dutton and Elsa. Thomas and Naomi. Oh, they're getting hot for each other. Yeah, so Thomas buys Naomi a gift, and that's really his first time of showing her, like, hey, I'm interested in you. Because Thomas, he knows how to ride a horse. He knows things about animals. He can track good. He can anything about guns. But when it comes to women, this is all new territory. So he's not that great at talking to women. But he buys her a gift, and it's really the first sign, like, yes, I am interested in you. Because Naomi is showing all the interest for Thomas. So you finally see them come together after 3 episodes, and he got blessed. But like I said, at the very end of the episode, the main thing is Elsa. She's back on the horse. She's smiling. She's moved on within 1 episode of, what happened between Ez. So her character arc was huge in this episode alone, and that's really the theme of this, was just Elsa getting back on the horse. Alright, Sexy Monkeys, that's it for episode 6. I'm moving on to episode 7. And yes, if you're wondering, all these episodes are great, so I'm not going to be like, oh, this is ranked so-and-so. No. All these 10 episodes are all fucking 9 out of 10, so just remember that when you watch this. Alright, Sexy Monkeys, moving on to episode 7.